Shalom, shalom, family. It's the brother Zachariah come back to you with another Highways and Byways lesson. And this was through the Spirit. I don't even have really notes and things like that. It was just, I was on my way in and I just said, you know what, man, let me go and turn the camera back on and do this quick lesson, man, because, I got some stuff that was coming out. Videos have been popping out. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I just said, like, man, this could, need to do a lesson on it real quick. But before we get started, man, I want to go ahead and give all honor, all glory, all praise as I face the east unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. Shalom to you brothers out there, man, that are laboring, enduring the elements, making your body a living sacrifice, trying to seal the elect, while also making your calling and election sure. To you sisters out there, man, that are learning, listening, opine, being obedient to your husband. Shalom to you. Again, it's the brother Zachariah come back to you with another Highways and Byways lesson. And I'm going to call this one Perpetual Hatred, okay? Perpetual Hatred. Now, what inspired me to do this lesson was stumbled across a video earlier, and it says FBI investigating GOP Oklahoma officials caught on tape talking about lynching black people, murdering murdering newspaper reporters. Salakia. Okay, so as we get closer to the second coming of our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, these devils, man, are beginning to show their hatred. Their perpetual hatred, man, towards us. And this thing goes back to Jacob and Esau, and really it goes back to Cain and Abel, because Abel was the favorite, until because his offering was acceptable, and Cain brought any old thing. He just slopped something together, man, and Yahweh was displeased, and he got mad because favor was shown unto Abel, so he killed his brother, which Esau is Cain back in the regeneration, okay? But he's back with a distinct look, what I'm saying? He came out red all over like a hairy garment, as it says in the book of Genesis. And we're going to see, I'm going to go ahead and pull these scriptures up just to show you all right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, and I'm going to read verse 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. And this man has been doing this, man, ever since, he's put us in captivity, starting with the northern kingdom on down to the southern kingdom. This man has been lynching us and murdering us and killing us and getting away with it, So when these men said what they said, they're being investigated for that, But there was a time when these people can do these things and get away with it scot-free, But the curses are starting to come upon them, as it says in Deuteronomy, all the curses that were put on you will begin to be put on on them that hate you, your enemies, which are these other nations, starting with Esau, Edom, But yeah, man, it's just crazy, the things that we're dealing with. I mean, they've been they don't mind showing their hatred, man. Even little children are showing their hatred towards Jake. Little Edomite children.
Black History Month or baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball over Black History Month?
Baseball.
Why are you choosing that? What about black people?
Because I don't like black people.
Damn, bro, it's Black History Month, bro.
Well, it's not my fault. God told me to say that.
All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, and I'm going to read verses 5 through 6. All right. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had it in. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You know, only the devil would say things like that. They want to go back to lynching black people and stuff like that, man. These people are crazy, you know. But that's Esau Edom, you know. So check this video clip out on these so-called Edomite leaders. Let's see, Oklahoma officials talking about lynching black people and murdering
In my life.
Yes.
Really, they bring
The whole saying is, you know, What goes around goes around.
it will. I told you it will.
Yeah.
I know where two big deep holes are here in England.
I got an excavator.
These are like pre-dug.
But the thing of it is, you know,
We actually told the truth.
I've known 2 or 3 hitmen that were very quiet guys
Yeah,
and would cut no mercy
yeah,
in Louisiana because it was all mafia around
Yeah.
Oh,
Louisiana.
yeah.
yeah. But here's the reality: if the hair on his wife's head, Chris Willingham's head, or any of those people that really were behind all that, if the hair on their head got touched by anybody, who would be the bad guys?
Who
Yeah.
get blamed for it?
Yeah.
I heard the other day said, I heard 10 or 12 people go to the sheriff. I said, let's get 20. They don't have a goddamn clue what they're getting into.
Oh, yeah,
Not
but
this
you're
day and
saying
age.
but everybody.
I'm gonna tell you something. If it was back in the day, when Alan Marshall take a damn blackjack, whoop their ass and throw them in the cell, I'd run for sheriff.
Yeah. Well, it's not like that no more.
I know. I'd take them down here on Mud Creek and hang them up with the damn rope.
Yeah.
But you can't
And
do
the
that.
thing about it is,
They got more rights than we got.
All right, this is a video clip I got here of a woman by the name of Dr. Joy DeGrade, and it's basically on white people's lack of empathy for black people, and she goes into how, you know, they didn't feel no type of way about lynching us and things like that. So check this video clip out real quick.
I want you to look at this photo very closely, and I want you to see who's in it. More important than the man hanging, because you got to understand the lynchings that occurred in America happened after slavery, not during. Thousands of lynchings happened after slavery, because this is a reaction to white fear of what we would do once freed. But we didn't create a vigilante group to take out white people, but they did create a vigilante group to take us out now that we're free. See, that happened after slavery. They were called the what? The Ku Klux Klan. They don't wear hoods anymore. They wear suits. But they're alive and well all over the world, even here. So look at who's in the picture. I want you to look at this little girl in particular. You can't see her closely, but she's actually grimacing, like smirking. Now, remember, let's go back to the puppy concept here. She would be loathed and torn up probably if this was a puppy, which means he's less than that, because she's not disturbed. This girl is not disturbed by this, but she should be, shouldn't she? People always ask me, they go, Joy, what was the impact on white people? There it is, right there. Can't feel any empathy for him. None, zero, zip. There's a little one back here, even smaller. Because whatever she's been taught or told, socialized to believe, makes him no longer human. That's the greatest danger to white people, is that they can't feel it. And there's a reason why white people can't feel what we're talking about. My God, what would you then feel? It's tough. So I've got to believe, oh, it's all over now. It's not my fault. I don't benefit. It's not a big deal. Let's move on. It's not all of those things. But we don't say that to Jewish people. I dare you. But you have to understand, when you unearth this one, that's what we did to our children. Let's move forward. This is a similar photo to the one that is used in Denzel's movie. Now, and again, most important, this is a man that's being burned. Also, I won't read the depiction, but there are newspaper accounts of this. It's written in a book called 100 Years of Lynching by Ginsburg. No pictures, just newspapers that say not only did they burn him, they decapitated him, cut him into pieces, and used parts of his body as things to put on mantles. So people would say, get me a tongue, would you? Or a liver, a little crisp, so I could put it on the mantle. Now, again, I want you to look at the folks. I want you to look at who's here. We're not talking about the toothless, big gut, hooded wonder, are we? We're looking at plain old, common, dressed up folks. They're squeezing, please, I want my picture taken. Are you following me? This is somebody's cousin, uncle, somebody. And the ability to do that, dehumanize this man and rob them of their humanity all at the same time. All at the same time. That is the most dangerous, treacherous thing that could happen. What did Hitler do? He dehumanized human beings, put babies in ovens. Anything that robs us of our humanity is a danger to everyone. And that is what's going on with people of African descent all over the world, because not only did it get done here, but who did we tell? The entire world we told these people don't deserve any value.
Okay, this is the book of Zechariah, and this is chapter 11. I'm going to read verse 5, and it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Okay, this is the type of mindset they have. So, you know, these people, man, have been like, they've been this way, man, like I said, going back to Cain and Abel, you know, which, like I said, Cain is Esau back on the earth through the regeneration. All right. And let's see here, and this is verse 6. It says, for I will no more pity the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord, but lo, I will deliver the man, every one, into his neighbor's hand, into the hands of his kings, and they shall smite the land, and out of their hand will I not deliver them. You know, because see, our people went off, man. So ultimately, these people are the sword of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to be judged for what they've done, because ultimately, they're, at the end of the day, they are the wicked. They are the curse, you know. You know, we've been cursed, you know, because we didn't keep the covenants. But these people have been cursed since birth, man. You know, we're the children of the promise. They're not, you know. But they are his sword at the end of the day. So, you know, that's why King David said what he said, you know, he praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, to protect him, man, from the bloody man who are thy sword, you know what I'm saying, which is Esau Edom, okay? So, you know, these are the type of people that we are dealing with, man. They have this perpetual hatred for us. You know, you have the incident, you know, because, you know, also the love of many is waxing colder and colder by the day. You know, you got this article here where, it, you know, it says white Kansas City man, he was 84 years old. He's charged for shooting black teen who went to the wrong house. So basically he went to the wrong door. He was looking, and he didn't have his phone with him, so he was looking for, I guess, his siblings or something like that. So he knocked on the wrong door, and that man just shot him, you know. And that boy was in a hospital fighting for his life, man. And last time I checked, the 84-year-old man, he was locked. He got booked, but he's out on bail, you know. So you got that, you know. There's another article on the same situation, and people are saying he didn't deserve to get shot. Good Samaritan who helped Ralph Yarl found him bloody and motionless. Man, that's crazy. I mean, stuff is getting out of hand out here. Like, even this right here, it says 20-year-old woman shot and killed after her friends accidentally pulled car into the wrong drive. And it says a New York man shot and killed a 20-year-old woman after the car she was riding and simply drove up his driveway by accident. So the spirit is on people. You know, the scriptures tell you that the love of many will wax cold in the last days, and that's what we're looking at. So a lot of people are they're getting in this mode, man, where it's just like they're quick to shoot you, man. You know, we just had the incident over here in Louisville where you know, the man he was getting ready to get fired from his banking job, and he went up in there and shot up the place. You know, he killed he killed all those people, man. They were getting ready to fire him. But, you know, it could be more to the story. You never know about these jobs. You know, at my job, man, sometimes the bosses in there can be straight up, you know, and I'm going to keep it clean. You know, they just straight up douchebags, man. You know what I'm saying? They thrive on making your job harder than what it is. They be nasty to you and everything. So, it can piss you off to the point to where people want to go on a job and do things like that. Not justifying like you should go in there and do that, but a lot of these jobs do provoke people, you know. But you know, the spirit is on these people right now, man, and they're going out, man, and people are quick to pull the trigger on you, man. You know, even something as simple as just pulling in their driveway. People used to pull in driveways just to make a U-turn if they made a wrong turn or something. But nowadays you want to think twice about doing that because people are getting shot. So this happens with this girl. All right. Now here's another incident. It says little girl's parents shot after basketball rolls into gunman's yard in Gastonia. Suspect sought, you know, by the police. You know, they're looking for him. And this little girl, man, was she's an Edomite. You know, this Edomite, the parents, I believe, you know, he shot at all of them. You know, and he's a Jake. You know, so they're looking for this guy, man, right now. And then they started pulling up his record and all that. I don't think they did that with the 84-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? He just, I think he said something as he was scared. You know, and that boy looked threatening. A teenager, though. You know, he got scared, you know, and shot that boy. So, you know, but this guy, the Jake, they done pulled out his rap sheet and said he's a dangerous man and all this. And so they out looking for him.
This mugshot of Robert Singletary. Gaston County authorities say he is wanted on 4 counts of attempted first-degree murder. Queen City News reporter Daniel Pierce live from Gaston County tonight. Daniel, you've learned more about why authorities say Singletary is dangerous.
Yeah, a lot of what we've been able to learn just in the past few hours has been coming from these court documents. These right here are from his arrest back in December, to where he is accused of assaulting his girlfriend and then kidnapping her. He has been out on bond since being arrested, and we do know that authorities have been called out to his home more recently there on April Drive. And you couple that with what happened last night, and neighbors say that it seemed as if he had no regard for human life.
He walked through his yard and he said he was going to kill the kid.
Going to kill the kid. 5 words allegedly directed at a group of children, some barely old enough to touch a basketball rim, by 24-year-old Robert Singletary.
He started to shoot him.
6-year-old Kinsley White and her mother, Ashley Hildebrand, said the shooting started because one of the neighborhood kids walked into Singletary's yard near the corner of April Drive and Greer Street, all to get their basketball. He was heard yelling at kids, then adults, and then...
We're getting multiple calls in right now. Somebody is saying their child has been shot.
Well, I heard the pow, 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 pow.
Kinsley's father, William White, was shot multiple times.
And when he went to the ground, the guy continued to shoot. He didn't care who he shot, who he killed. He was out to kill any and everybody.
Kinsley was shot in the left side of her cheek.
It stuck in her cheek. It didn't go all the way through her mouth, or how it lodged the way it did is God was with her.
Gaston County court documents revealed Singletary's been on law enforcement radar since October. On October 4th, he claimed his girlfriend hit him with her vehicle in a domestic dispute. He even took out a restraining order against her on October 7th. Then, on December 2nd, police arrested Singletary. Allegedly, he had hit the same woman with a wooden sledgehammer, then held her against her will until she changed clothes, then threatened to kill her family. He was later released on bond. Police have responded to this area before, but won't say why, only that justice isn't far behind.
We'll be damn sure to be loud and clear when this case comes to court.
Right now, authorities are not saying if they believe that he is still in the county or even in this general area, but they do say that they are keeping a close eye out everywhere, and they do plan on getting him soon. But until neighbors do hear that words that he has been arrested, they say that they will remain awake.
Also understand Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, he's a balanced God. You know what I'm saying? So, like, here it is, this Jake got shot by this Edomite, and now these Edomites got shot at by this Jake. But you can see the difference in how this nation is, you know, because they're over here talking about Jake and his rap sheet and stuff like that. We're dealing with a hypocritical nation, all right? Which I might go ahead and pull that scripture up, you know, going into that, because the hypocritical nation is so-called Babylon the Great. All right, so just give me a second as I pull this up. And this is Isaiah chapter 10, and I'm going to read verse 6. And it says, and I will send him against a hypocritical nation. Hypocritical nation is Babylon. Him is Yahushua. He's going to send him against this place and against the people of my wrath. The people of his wrath are the wicked. You know, as it speaks about them in the book of Malachi, man. Will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets? You know, it tells you in the scripture, it's like, who's this that coming from Edom? Who coming from Basra? You know, he's going to be drenched in blood. That's Yahushua, man. He's going to get these people, man, wherever they're at. He's coming for Esau, Edom, man. You know? So, you know, for all the wickedness that these people have done, man. And that, like I said, they had that perpetual hatred for us. You know, they hold themselves not guilty, you know, after killing us and stuff like that. They've gotten away with it. It's perpetual hatred, man. And this is the book of Obadiah in chapter 1, which is only one chapter in there, but verse 15. I just got a habit of saying that. But all right, this is the book of Obadiah, verse 15, and it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all heathen. You know, this is all heathen, because, you know, we were in captivity by all nations, so everybody gonna get some of this, man. You know, but predominantly Esau, Edom, because they're in rulership. You know, and okay, and it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all heathen, and as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. You know, so this is what's happening with them. You know, and you know the scriptures also tell you, man. You know, a nation of fierce countenance who won't show favor to the old or the young. You know, they had us all out there at all ages working out there in the fields. There's pictures of young Jakes out there working in the picking cotton and stuff like that, man. And then they're still doing it to this day as they're doing things to us. They quick to shoot a child. This dude felt threatened by a child knocking on his door, man. All he had to do was yell, go away or something if he didn't want to answer the door. But you decide to open it and shoot that kid, man. Because it's that perpetual hatred. But I'm going to read it again, Obadiah 15. And it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. That war shall return upon thy own head. Okay? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all honor, all glory, all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakakodash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel, and shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Until the next episode, shalom.
The good news for the black man is that he is on the verge of recapturing his position as ruler of the universe. The bad news for the white man is that his long and wicked reign will shortly be over.